What's going on, my friends? Sorry about the lighting here. My phone is doing weird things. Guess because the light in the window here, but oh well. Anyway, it's been a little bit since I have put anything up video-wise. I'm doing well considering. I having to stay close to home here this week. I have a major neck surgery I gotta have done Friday. Not looking forward to it. I've had problems with my neck for years, but this cannot be avoided. It's really not even elective. I gotta have 10 screws and 2 pins put in my neck. It's bone calcification growing into various parts of my neck and things happening that they gotta go in there and do some crazy stuff. It's a little scary, but yeah, I'll get through it. I'm just ready to get back on my game here. I hate being down worse than anything in the world. But anyway, I wanted to get on and talk about something here. As some of you may know, if you're doing music like me, royalty statements came out this week. It's always a good feeling. I'll tell you, it's a great feeling seeing your music on these TV shows and a lot of different stuff and how it's used. It's so cool. In fact, I actually posted a segment of a video of a placement on Fox Sports. They did a documentary about Fernando Tatis, how do you put it, Jr., the baseball player, and about almost 2 minutes of a segment of my music put in there and a track that I did. It was so cool watching that, and it's just many other places like Fox had the Ultimate Tag, bunch of stuff on that, just a bunch of different types of shows. And it's fun seeing all that stuff. A lot of that stuff for NBC's The Voice, and various stuff. So, but one of the biggest patterns that I've seen and noticed, and I've talked about it a little bit, but wanted to kind of get on and talk about it specifically. And I'll tell you, if you're wanting to write for TV and film and stuff and do music licensing, one of the biggest factors I've noticed, besides your structure and making sure, number one, that you have a stinger ending. Oh, never fade an ending of a track out. Have a definite ending and give them some more options, ways to get in and out of the track, or ways to edit it, clean edits. Don't get too sloppy and too off grid where you're getting too much of a swing in your tracks and they can't chop it and edit it, because it's a good way for it to get booted. One of the biggest factors I'm noticing, and I've noticed for years, is the catching their ear. Editors don't have a lot of time to listen to music. Some of you and I know this from talking to editors, to hearing them in panels at music conferences, talking to music supervisors, hearing them in panels at conferences, and just network people. They don't have a lot of time to listen to music. They're bombarded with a lot of music. When the network clears their music from the supervisor to the network and everything's cleared and okay, they put it in the pile and they go, okay, there's more music you can pull to put in your pile to use. They're scanning through music, however it's tagged in their system based from the publisher. It may be a little different. They may have their own system. They may tag it the way they want it. They pull it from how they find it based on the publisher, based on keywords that they're looking for. Certain genres of music, certain vibes, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. But these editors don't have a lot of time to listen to the music, especially. They may have a live event coming up, like a sporting event or something. They've got a TV show, and they've got a lot of editing to do. So they're going through and they're typing, they're looking for certain vibes of music, and the key here is the first 30 seconds of that track. I'm telling you right now, especially the verse 15, you want to catch their ear. They want to know it's going somewhere, so you want to add something to it, or something every 4 to 8 bars, depending on the type of music you're doing. I've talked about that before. Just have it progressing. Don't let it repeat over the same very thing, and whatever you do, don't let it go so long where they don't even want to go to the end. There's no progression that they kick it out. And I'll tell you one thing that I know that they look at, and that's your waveform. When they bring it up on the screen, they see a waveform. If you have nothing but a big, as I call a big Snickers bar, and there's probably no pinch on the ending, or there might be, or a long fade out, they're not even going to listen to it. I kid you not. They can look at that waveform. And I've sat through panels of things from some of the most amazing composers in this industry about waveforms. And when you structure your track, track structures generate different waveforms. And at some point, I'll try to get on it and talk about that a little bit and show what I mean by that. But, you know, if you're the classic AB, or ABC sections of tracks, stuff like that, and you're getting into knowing where to have a good drop or pause and then an impact back in to bring a grand finale of a track or have a breakdown part. But the first 30 seconds is key of that track. I can't stress enough. Your first 30 seconds and how it progresses is going to get them to listen further, but it's going to get them to be more inclined to drop that in their pile and use it. Once you, and when the term track gets into an editor's pile, is their go-to pile. And I've got a few tracks in editor's piles, like Ultimate Tag. They've been using one. It was just a sound design underscore track. And they're using it several times in episodes, in several episodes. It was so cool. I've got some rock tracks spinning heavy in Fox Sports and various other things. Because the one thing I've also heard, and have people who are editors of TV that own, like one of my publishers, one of the owners, he said, I was a TV editor for a while. They're lazy. Editors are lazy. You make their job easy, they're going to make your life easy. In other words, you're going to get more placements out of it. So apparently those tracks have made their life easy. They love them. They're their go-to because a ton of damn NASCAR. They're just a lot of football, a lot of college, a lot of pro football, baseball, golf, a lot of these sports documentaries. So they love it. There's that track called Speed Junkie. And I think I've probably have shown that track on here before, but I don't know. I can't broadcast it anywhere because it's exclusive with the publisher and it cannot be. But it's a really good rock track. And, you know, when you're writing this stuff, you really don't know where it's going to go, what it's going to do, you know. If you aren't a part of my social media on the Chris Williams Music, there is a link, I'm pretty sure, in this video, and I'll double check. Click that, and I posted a link to, there's a video of that sports documentary, and you listen to the music, and it goes on for 2 minutes, but the track was barely even 1.5 minutes, but they edited it in such a way that you can make it 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes if you wanted to, and it had a good ending to take it right out. They didn't have to go steal someone else's stinger ending, which you don't want. Because, again, they're lazy. But it's human nature to make sure that as long as it has everything I need, I can chop it and do it right then and there, you know. So it's my go-to. So I cannot stress this enough. Your verse 15 to 30 seconds is absolute key when you do this. So get to the point quick. No long intros. Just get to it quick. And at the end of the day, your music is going to speak for itself. It is your voice. Don't BS these people, guys. I've said it before. Your music is your voice. If you approach them right with a good email, your music is going to take care of everything. Get them what they ask for and what they want. I'm going to do a video down the road on how I package tracks and how you should do it. Every time you complete a track, how you should package it. As if they're asking for all of this stuff, so you always have it. Because you don't know if they're going to ask for another alternative mix or they're going to change the bit rate. In other words, if originally your publisher asked for 44.1K 16-bit, but down the road they change format and they're like, can you go back and get those and render these series of tracks to 48K 24-bit? Well, good thing is you won't have to go back to your DAW and do it and do all that work. You've already got the file folder. Drop them in, zip them up, and we transfer them or Dropbox them to your publisher. Quick turnaround, and your life will be much easier because trust me, it's happened to me before. And you will get emails from publishers or clients that say, hey, can we get another? The only difference is that alt mix that it's not the most common. Like, we just want the guitar and bass out of this or something, and you don't. That's okay. But you've got the stems and you've got the DAW in case your session file doesn't come up. You've got the stems. You can bring them up and you can render those out and do that. So anyway, just wanted to jump on real quick and talk about that for a moment, but it's very important in your music. Please be cognizant of how your verse 15 to 30 seconds are in your tracks when you're writing for TV or music licensing. And I appreciate you guys watching so much. And not sure when my next video will be here. I'm going to be down a few weeks, but bear with me. We'll be back. And I appreciate you guys again for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Be cool. Bye.